By now, you've likely heard the term PFAS, often called forever chemicals. But do you really know what they are and why we're suddenly talking about them in Maine? PFAS stands for per and polyfluoroalkyl substances. They're a large family, like over 15,000 large, of synthetic chemicals first developed in the 1940s. They were created because they're really good at repelling water, grease, stains, and heat. Because of those properties, PFAS ended up in tons of things: non-stick pans, waterproof clothes, stain-resistant carpets, food wrappers, and even dental floss. The issue is that PFAS doesn't break down easily. Their chemical bonds are very strong, so once they end up in the soil, water, even our bodies, they can stick around for years. Over time, PFAS can travel, for example, from contaminated soil into groundwater, from groundwater into private wells or rivers and lakes. Scientists are concerned about this because long-term exposure to certain PFAS has been linked to serious health effects: increases in cholesterol level, potential impacts to the immune system, complications during pregnancy, and elevated risks of some cancers. So if these chemicals have been around since the 1940s, why are they only now getting more attention? There are a few reasons. First, new testing and rules. The EPA set its first national drinking water limits for a few PFAS chemicals. Closer to home, Maine has passed its own laws regarding public water systems and requiring schools to test for PFAS with standards set for acceptable levels. Second, Maine had high visibility events regarding contaminated farmland and a large spill of PFAS-containing firefighting foam at the Naval Air Station in Brunswick. Lastly, as awareness grows, more communities have tested their water, and we keep uncovering more and more sites with PFAS. In Maine, the drinking water issue is particularly challenging because 52% of Maine homes rely on residential wells for drinking water. That's more than 3 times the national average and the highest percentage in the nation. That means the testing and treatment of PFAS will, in many cases, have to happen at the household level, making it more challenging and costly. That's why statewide testing, new rules, and community awareness is so important. Understanding PFAS is the first step, and for the people in Maine, that means asking questions, supporting clean water policies, and staying informed about what's in our water, land, and food.